Welcome back to the Morning Blend. If you have a kid headed off to college or a high schooler who will be in the next few years, then I don't have to tell you that the cost of higher education keeps going up, and along with it, a parent's fear about paying for it.
That's right. You too, right? Thankfully, there are people like our next guests who can help. They're college funding experts, and they even offer free workshops and free consultations. Chad Harbeck and JW Hyndman are with Integrated College Planning. How many times have I said that, right?
A couple times. Right.
Good to see you guys. It's been a little bit. It's great to have you guys back.
Yeah, good to see you.
Scary though, because as you know, Molly said, she's got one going off to college. Parents alike, everyone is afraid of how they're going to pay for college. This is what you guys do. You help parents and families get the most money so their kids can go to the best school, right?
I'm losing sleep over it.
Yeah, you shouldn't, because you've known these guys for years. You've been to how many of their things?
It helps a lot. Right. I will say it's incredible what you guys know and what you guys can do to help sort out these questions.
Right. It's kind of having somebody in your corner, which is
oh, yeah.
helpful.
And I'll say something else, and we're going to get to it, but the forms that have to be completed for college, and that's part of their service, are so complicated, and you really need to get it right so you get the maximum loans, for example, possible, or that you choose the right school for your kid's profile or whatever you say. I mean, it's a very complicated process, and you guys make it easy.
People more grants than loans.
Yes, I'm glad you said that. More grants than loans. It's free money for college is what you focus on. All right, so what do you guys want to say?
But we don't have anything else to say.
When should a high schooler start doing this?
ASAP. I think as soon as they can to really start thinking about college and I mean, it's hard for kids.
Like what grade are you saying? 9th, 10th,
Freshman
11th?
year, sophomore year, they should certainly, well, actually parents should start planning for it, obviously. But when the kids are really starting to hit their junior year is when they start thinking about going to school, going to visit the colleges and things like that.
ACT test.
You hope they start thinking about it, right?
Yes.
That ACT test is a huge, it's great to start that early and take it in November or even October versus doing it in March when everybody else takes it.
Is it so that you could retake it if needed, or why?
Well, well, I think what really happens is there's a big initiative from the state that everybody takes it in February, beginning of March.
Yeah.
And because the forms now you fill out in October as opposed to January, you don't have a lot of time to get up to speed or take an ACT prep class to be able to get the ACT done before the October deadlines for financial aid forms.
And the reason you guys are focusing sort of on the ACT is because it's a big predictor of how much money kids will get. And this, again, is the free money, the grants that kids get at different schools, at many schools.
And a 1 point difference can be the difference between getting an extra $3,000 or not.
And that makes a big difference, you know, absolutely. So what are some of the common mistakes that parents make when, you know, preparing their kids or kids make?
The parents really not planning to figure out what their expected family contribution is and knowing what that number is so they can kind of have an idea of what these schools are actually going to cost them.
Per year.
Per year.
Yep.
The biggest mistake, I think, is people wait too long to get started.
Yeah. That's one of the things. I'm glad you mentioned the expected family contribution and knowing what schools to apply for, because that's a part of their service too, is that you'll take, so say your kid applies to 5 schools or say it's 10 schools and these are their schools of choice. You'll compare, hey, here's what this school is offering you, or here's what the finances look like at this school, and really help parents do a head-to-head comparison of the schools their kids are most interested in, and you can truly determine which school is going to be the most cost-effective for you. It doesn't mean the kid necessarily chooses that school, but you guys do all that homework for parents.
And it could be a private school over a public school, right? That's giving you more money.
And making children part of that process of this school is going to be more expensive than this school, so what do you think? Because sometimes parents are like, all right, it's on you, so telling that child early in the process, this is going to be on you, this one's going to cost you $20,000 a year, this one's going to be $8,000 a year, so which would you prefer?
Right.
Yeah, it's good. Real quick, Chad, what will parents learn in your free workshops?
A lot. We're going to cover like the expected family contribution, what the financial aid formula is, what they should really know about colleges before they apply, and just let them know that it's a little bit more difficult than just filling out a FAFSA form and you're done.
Yeah.
Right.
It's great to know. They're going to go through all that. You've got these free workshops coming up. So you can join Tuesday, August 22nd. There's Oak Creek at 6 o'clock and West Bend at 6:30. Then Thursday, the 24th, Germantown at 6:30 and Mukwonago at 6:30. Here's where you can learn more about integrated college planning. You can call the phone number on your screen at 262-574-9242 or visit them. They're in Pewaukee. You can set up an appointment there as well if you can't make one of the free workshops. Thanks so much for being here, you guys.
Appreciate it, you guys.
Get
you do
started.
Some important work.